I know some of you were on a field trip last Friday, so you might not know what we're doing. But we're going to be starting to read Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. And a lot of ninth graders don't know very much about Shakespeare or his life or his works or what it was like when he lived. So instead of doing like a PowerPoint where I just lecture you and you guys take notes, you're going to be reading about and learning about him on your own at different stations throughout the room. So everywhere there is a green folder, that is a station for you to learn something. And the folder has a title of what you're learning about. This one is about his language. Inside the folders, you'll find worksheets and sometimes information sheets. If it's an information sheet, that is a class copy. Do not write on it. You write on the worksheet. There are 2 stations at computers where you'll use websites to help you research the information there. You'll have about 15 to 20 minutes at a station before you need to move on and learn something else. So one thing that's important to note is if you're going to do language 2, you need to do language 1 first. So language 1 and 2 are right next to each other, and I will help you with that section. Are there any questions?
No.
So you'll learn different things about vocabulary words, new vocabulary words. You'll learn about the way that he wrote. You'll learn about his life. If you need to borrow a pen, raise your hand. I will bring one to you. If you started on something last week, there is a folder up here that says third period Shakespeare stations. And that's where your work from last week is. What happened to the one?
I don't even know.
Okay. So you'll have 20 minutes. Let's start with 20 minutes at the first station. No more than 2 people to a station, please. There's also one over here, if you haven't seen it. Thank you.
Don't get your shot, no more pins.
No more pins for these.
So I'm going to get the timer started for
She need
you.
another one.
While I'm doing it, go ahead to a station and begin, please. Thank you.
Hey, you welcome.
What is the subject?
So we
Now,
can say
put it in the SVO.
How long take
his birthday was unknown.
This is probably what's going to help you the most, at least when you're doing this activity. You can even look at both of them. This whole box here are words that he used a lot in his plays that we don't use anymore. So if you see feign, it means gladly. Or if you say or see perchance, it means maybe. So like Richard Gibbons is it would be like, you know, you can pick out of these ranges. Because, you know, even if it was unfair and there wasn't evidence for it. Alright guys, it's just about time to go. So finish whatever word you're writing. Listen carefully. If you have an information sheet, make sure it goes back on the right side of the folder. Any paper you've been working on should go in that folder at the front. Pens or pencils that you borrowed, also please leave on that table. Okay, yeah, if you use the computer, stay with that website open. And otherwise, remember, tomorrow's the last day to finish these. Thank you for your hard work.